Hello, everybody. My name's Lola. What's yours? I haven't said that in a while. I think because I know everybody's name. But if there's anybody new here, come and tell us who you are and join our little circus. I don't know what I'm going to talk to you about today, guys. I don't think I did a video yesterday. Yesterday I was so stressed. It was making my stomach hurt, and then I didn't have lunch, and then my stomach hurt because I didn't have lunch. It was a whole thing. Somebody's car alarm is going on outside. I don't know if you can hear it. Sounds like a clown car. So yesterday, the Spanish gardeners came and took the shed down and removed my patio and my sidewalk in the backyard. So now when it rains, like it's supposed to this afternoon, it'll be a great big pile of mud. Doesn't that sound fun with a dog? Yeah. But that's not what I was nervous about. I was nervous because as the gardeners were working, my first neighbor, who is totally against this house being built, decided he would come over and talk to the workers. This isn't his building. This isn't his I can't think of the word, his property. He owns the house next door. But he's going to talk to the builders in my yard. Fine, whatever. That stressed me out for certain reasons. And then, before lunch, I was in the kitchen, I was at the sink, blah, blah, blah. The neighbor on the other side is in my backyard helping the gardeners pull down weeds. What is going on? Those neighbors are even more against this house being built in my backyard than the first neighbor. Okay, so at this point I'm like, no, this is not happening. I feel like I'm being attacked from both sides. Right? I'm in the middle and I have one person on my left. The car alarm's going off again. I have one person on my left coming at me. I have another person on my right coming at me. So, both of my neighbors have started a rumor, this was about 2-3 years ago, that we were being kicked out. So I rent my house. So I called my landlord and I said, what is going on? Do you want to tell me? Because apparently you're telling my neighbors that I'm getting kicked out. And he's like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, I don't talk to your neighbors. Your neighbors are morons, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I agree with you there. So it makes me really paranoid because I don't trust any of them. Don't trust my landlord. Don't trust the neighbors on either side. Okay, so we had lunch. I didn't eat. I didn't feel good. I come out to the kitchen. The boyfriend took the dog outside in the front yard. They sit out there once in a while. The neighbor from the right side, the one that was out here weeding, her husband is now cutting the grass beside my driveway. It's not his grass, it's mine. But he's on this side watching the workers. How much more obvious can you be? Like, why did you not just go and vacuum the driveway? Right? Like, don't worry, it's not going anywhere. You can spy later. Oh, I was mad. I said, that's it. I'm done. I can't do this no more. I'm done. And if I would have been anybody else, if I would have been a different person, I would have went out there. I would have, and I would have said something, and I can't get this drill to move. So, yesterday was a little bit stressful. So, because they knocked down my shed, they also dug up all the cement and all that crap. There was dust in the air, and I didn't think about closing my window. So, all night, it was so stuffy in here, and there was no wind, there was no breeze. I tried turning the fans on, but it was so hot that it was just blowing hot air. Plus, all the dirt. I don't see it anywhere today, but it's like, I can feel it. Last night it felt like I had been in a dirty, dusty attic. Do you know what I'm talking about? Ugh, it was just crap. I woke up and I actually wasn't any more congested than usual. I was surprised. That was my own fault. I should have thought about it, and I didn't. Oh well. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I thought the town would have been here today to start the sewers, because they have to add sewer lines, obviously, in my backyard to this new house. I thought they would have been here for sure today. But I don't know, it's like 1 o'clock now? 2 o'clock? No, I think it's actually 3 o'clock. I had a nap. I don't know what time it is. And I thought they would have been here. I thought they would have been ready to go. I think I slept good last night. I did not sleep good Saturday night. I fell asleep at 6 o'clock. Dog woke me up at 7:30, so that was fun. That was fun. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says it, so that was fun. Still working on this canvas. I have the bottom row done. So from, I don't know if you can, oh, you can't see. Let's see. I have all that done. See all that? So from my hand all the way to here and straight to the other side, I have all that done. And now I'm going from the bottom to the top. On this side, I think I'm gonna separate it into 9 sections. So this will be the 4th section. 14, 15. Today's the 4th day. I'm not really counting the first day, so I guess it's 3. Because on the first day I only put in about 100 drills. What else is new? I emailed my doctor on Sunday, and I said, hey, I'm still a little bit sick. Can I get another week of IVs and add in an antibiotic pill instead of adding another IV? So I started that today. That's just for a week. I just have this lingering congestion right in the middle of my chest. Usually it's my right lung that is really congested, but this is in the middle. And when I lay down, I sound like I'm purring, and I don't think I'm supposed to do that. I don't think that's normal. So, do another week, because I'd rather be on the antibiotics too long than not enough, because I'm not in the mood to go to the hospital and stay there for 3 weeks. That's not really on my agenda. You know what I mean? The kittens have learned how to climb onto the couch. They have also learned how to climb your leg. That's fun. After lunch today, I laid on the couch and the kittens climbed up, and we all had a nap. So now that they know that the world is bigger than their playpen, it's gonna be loads of fun around here. So much fun. Yesterday we lost a kitten. Okay, I don't mean lost like R.I.P. lost, but I mean I couldn't find this cat anywhere. I heard it once in a while, so I knew things were okay. She was just sleeping under the couch. The adult cats they kept staring under the couch. So I knew she must have been there. And then I heard her and I said, whatever. Whatever. I think I've actually lost a kitten before. When my girl Charlie left to go live at somebody else's house, the people came here and Charlie hid behind the aquarium and I could not get her out, and I said, Charlie, you're embarrassing me. Because she was such a good girl. I'm so sad that she went away. I am so sad. She would we used to call her Charlie. Charlie. Have you ever seen that video where the toddler boy is sitting with his baby brother, and he goes, "Ow, Charlie! Charlie bit me." Anyways, Charlie bit my finger. That's where Charlie got her name from. And she would just randomly be sitting on the floor and she would jump. And she could jump high. It was the funniest thing ever. She was a little jumping bean. It was so funny. Yeah, but she used to go and we would say, "Okay, Charlie, it's bedtime." Just like my Milo. And she would go and sit in the bed and she would meow and she would wait. And she always had to lay with you. It was so sad. I still cry. Her and Lennon. I'm very sad that I had to have Lennon go live somewhere else. Because Lennon used to say, "Mom, Mom, Mom." Just like Stewie from Family Guy. Do you remember that episode? "Mom, Mom, Mommy, Lois." Do you remember that one? Yeah, those were sad times. I had another kitten. Her name was Sadie. Just like my Sadie. It's kind of funny because they're twins. So we both named them Sadie. Her mom came over on Saturday after work. She called me and she said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I was going to go shower." And she's like, "Well, I'm in your driveway." So we had a little visit. It was nice. What else did we do? Oh, we went fishing. We went fishing on Sunday, and these people showed up, and I'm thinking, I know who that person is. And then she started talking to me. And I'm like, okay, I really know who this person is, but I could not figure it out. Could not figure it out at all. And then we were just sitting there, and I'm thinking, who is this person? I know she works somewhere with the uniform, and that's why I don't recognize her. And so I said, I think she works at the pharmacy. And then today when I went to pick up my antibiotics, Courtney was like, "Hey, so-and-so said that you were fishing on Saturday." Or no, she goes, "I heard you were fishing on Saturday." And I said, "What?" I said, "How do you know that?" And she's like, "Oh, so-and-so told me." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's who it was." I knew who it was. Isn't that funny how we recognize people, but when they're not in their uniform, we have no idea? The girl at the dentist is like that too. She's worked there. Oh, she's got to have worked there 30 years. And unless I see her, like if I see her at Walmart, I can't figure out who she is. I think that's just funny. Here comes Rigby. Riggs, what you doing? Rigby has been really not, I'm not going to say bad. Rigby has been really not Rigby for about the past 2 weeks, and it's getting worse. All he does is wants to sleep, and he's not really talking anymore, and it is now, I don't know, 3 o'clock, and he hasn't wanted to go outside yet. I was thinking last night that it's been a really long time that he has woken me up at midnight to go outside. He did that for 12 straight years. Every night he would wake me up around 12, 1 o'clock and want to go outside. He's laying under the table right now. He's trying to. I'm sad about it because I know why he's acting that way. Last week, sometime in the past 2 weeks, 10 days ago, it was his 13th birthday. So you could probably see where I'm going with this. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know because that's the circle of life, ain't it? I'm not saying it's happening right now. I'm just saying he's really not Rigby. And it's slowly been coming on. I think it started possibly around Christmas where we were like, oh, he's really showing his age. And there's obviously nothing I can do, right? What am I supposed to do? If I knew how to stop it, I would, right? Any of us would. Any of us would stop it from happening. But such is life. Rigby hasn't been able to jump up on the bed for maybe a month, maybe 6 weeks. So he'll stand on the bed, he'll put his 2 front paws up, and he will tell you that he wants up. So I gotta get out of bed and I gotta lift his back legs up. So that's kind of sad. He went outside yesterday and he was really confused because the fence is gone for the construction. And now we have to take him out, we have to go outside with him. Because before, he used to know. Sorry, he's moving. He used to know to not go past the fence, like through the gate. And because of his dementia, Alzheimer's, whatever, I could tell yesterday he had no idea what was going on. And I'm like, oh, buddy, neither do I. So, we just kind of get through this and hope that he gets better. Maybe in a little bit, once my delivery gets here, maybe I will see if he wants to go for a stroll. If it's not raining, it was supposed to start raining at 2. I don't know. Life is hard, guys. But we still do it, don't we? I don't know. I'm just trying to think what else is going on. Not much. My power went out yesterday and I was like, uh-oh. Did I not pay the hydro bill? Every time the power goes out, that's what I think. I think, uh-oh. And it came back on. We're good. We are all good. Yeah. I don't have any other news. I think that's about my only... Can you guys even see what I'm working on? I've been sitting here this whole time and you haven't been able to see what I'm working on. That's funny. I should maybe check the camera once in a while. There. I'll show a video afterwards so you can see my canvas. If anybody is interested in this canvas, I do have a link. This is called Ocean Girl. She has some really cool sunglasses on and she's got fish in her hair. That was the part that I liked the best, was the sunglasses and the fish. That's me. I would be the ocean girl if I lived near an ocean or if I liked water. Oh, that's what I was telling you. I went fishing and I caught a fish. So there was, oh, and I didn't tell you this. Maybe I did tell you the second part, that my dad was there on the other side by himself, celebrating Father's Day by himself. Glad to see all his children called him, wanted to hang out with him. Oh no. Catastrophe on the couch. I think somebody jumped on the couch and didn't realize there was another cat there. Whoop. Gina? Sorry. So yeah, there was 8 people fishing. I caught fish. Nobody else did. There's no fish anywhere, guys. Well, there is fish, but we can't go there. So, I also found out that our national park will have free admission from June 20th to September 20th, which is cool because it's over $10 to get in this park. Why does it cost so much money to get into a park where you're supposed to be able to, I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't know what I was going to say. But anyways, so maybe if we go there, I'll be able to take you for a little tour. I will take you to the very, very, very tip of Canada. That'll be cool. The most southern point of mainland Canada. Every year, the tip of Canada either points left or points right, depending on how bad the waves are and what the storms are like. About 10 years ago, they thought the tip was going to disappear because of the storms and stuff. A lot of the sand was under the water. That was kind of different. That's like what? Evolution? No. What's like? I don't know. What is the word? I suppose it's evolution. The land is evolving, dissolving, whatever way you want to look at it. So, I got this done. I am going to go feed the puppy. And sorry you couldn't see my video. That's my fault. I don't even have the flashlight on. I should have had the flashlight on, eh? So let me take an overview shot and then I will see you around, guys. So here's the canvas. I have all of this done. So I go here. I got her t-shirt. All these stickers are showing where the different days are. There's the top. I still have this section to do, right? And then this was what I was working on today when I just talked to you guys. So let's see. Here is the canvas. So like I said, there is a link in my in my bio. I can put a link in this video as well if you want. If you can't find it and you're interested in this canvas, let me know. Alright, I will see you around, guys. Bye.